There are so many types of fast out there. The water fast, the beef and butter fast, the egg fast, the dry fast, the long-term fast, an intermittent fast, but there is also the bone broth fast. A fast that claims to give you a stronger gut and better skin. Of course I was intrigued when I ran into it. In this video, I'm going to go over the benefits of a bone broth fast and how you can implement it for yourself. So what is a bone broth fast? Well, basically it's a fast where you only consume water, black coffee if you wish, and bone broth several times a day. Traditionally, bone broths were made over several days where you would boil your bone broth with the veggies you wanted and the herbs. But now we can do it much faster and we can also access it ready-made. The bone broth does not have to be made by beef only. It could be beef, it could be chicken, and it could also come from fish. But who am I anyway? Well, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Talita from Shrinking with Keto. And throughout my ketogenic journey, I have lost now over 200 pounds and reversed my type 2 diabetes. Now, throughout this journey, I have helped and coached plenty of people reach their goal, and I hope to do the same for you. Now, let's go see what the benefits of a bone broth fast are. Dr. Axe claims that a bone broth fast can give you stronger immunity against common illnesses and allergies. It reduces symptoms related to digestive disorders such as irritable bowel syndrome. It generally enhances digestion with fewer cases of bloating, diarrhea, and gas. It gives us healthier joints, ligaments, and tendons, stronger bones, and a more youthful look. It helps us have a higher intake of important minerals such as calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, potassium, and so much more. Now, how does it improve digestive function? Because that's where I want to concentrate on. According to Dr. Axe again, and I quote, "Bone broth is a natural source of collagen, a type of protein that is needed to form tissue that makes up the lining of the GI tract. Collagen protects and soothes the lining of our digestive tract and can aid in the healing of a leaky gut syndrome, IBS syndrome, and acid reflux." But I know that most of you want to know how exactly does it make your skin glow. So let's look at that as well. Again, the secret is found in the collagen because collagen helps the elasticity of the skin and it also smooths it out. In fact, studies have found that higher intakes of collagen are associated with improvements in the skin barrier functions, increased hydration, and reductions of signs of aging, including wrinkles, fine lines, and sagging. And finally, it can improve sleep, memory, and cognitive function overall. So are you ready to find out how to do a bone broth fast? I'm just about to tell you. But before we get into it, let me interrupt you for a second. If this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, come on. Let's make sure it's not the last. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell icon so that YouTube can let you know every single time I make a new video for you. And please feel free to ask me anything you want down in the comment section below, and I will try my best to answer every single one of your questions. Now let's see how you can implement a bone broth fast. First of all, the bone broth itself. Now, if you want to make your own bone broth, please make sure that you are getting your bones from grass-fed, grass-finished animals. Try to boil it for as long as you can on low heat. I mean, even if you can put it in a slow cooker and boil it through the night, that's even better. But if you choose not to go through this, then there is an excellent company called Keto that provides you with perfect bone broth. And you can choose between chicken, beef, and so many flavors that you can do the bone broth fast just by buying Keto, which is also Keto approved. Now you're going to find the link down in the description below of the Keto bone broth that you can use for this fast. How long should you do the bone broth fast for? Well, it depends what your end goal is. Is it in general just to improve your gut health? Do you want some weight loss effect with it as well, which is obviously something we're all kind of always looking for. Now, usually a bone broth fast lasts between 3 to 5 days, but I have seen people do it for almost a month. Now, how much bone broth should you actually drink during the fast? Typically, you would consume bone broth between 3 to 4 times a day and between 8 to 12 ounces. I usually suggest you have the 12-ounce bone broth later towards the day before you go to sleep so we can let all the collagen and amino acids do their job while we're sleeping. Ideally, I wouldn't suggest you start your day off with a bone broth. You can always have black unsweetened coffee or unsweetened tea instead. Now, how to break a bone broth fast is just as important as the bone broth fast itself. I highly suggest you never, ever, ever break a bone broth fast with carbohydrates or sugars. Instead, break your bone broth fast by having some lean protein the first day. Just a very small amount with one of your broths. Just shred in some of the meat, of the chicken, of the beef, of whatever you decided your broth to be. Then a couple of hours after that, you can add some more protein. The first 48 hours, I would keep it to just lean protein with your bone broth, and then go back to your normal eating schedule. The bottom line is that the bone broth fast does not only give you weight loss benefits, as do most of the fasts, but it also gives you a healthier gut and better skin. Now, if you have gotten any value out of this video, I will kindly ask you to press the thumbs up button, as this helps YouTube take this content and push it out to more people that need it, just like you. So there you have it, the top benefits of a bone broth fast and how you can implement it. And as always, chin up, or the crown slips.